YouTube, Twitch, welcome back. It's some more Peglin action. You might be questioning the camera in the bottom right, and honestly the series of Slay the Spire and Peglin aren't quite aligned, so I guess I'll explain again. Currently, heatwave in the UK is boiling hot, and I'm just pouring sweat off my brow right now. So I thought rather than, see my sweaty mug, you can see the big brain Millie portrait of my cat. So, obviously with like blown up features. We're gonna place the round drill. I'm not gonna take Viridian Trinket. Oh my god, I'm going to be immediately disappointed. This is like, if you thought that the picture of the cat is cursed, this is more cursed. This is like a double curse. Do I want Hacklin's hat, a relic that has been changed, and since being changed is still virtually worthless? Unicorn Horn, which is a fan favorite, but I don't love it because it doesn't say do damage. Or Pocket Sand, which only works when you get hit, which is normally not the ideal situation to be in Peglin, getting hit by enemies. Also, only the melee attacks, which is not the entirety of the game does melee attacks. I think in this weird, twisted world that we are living in right now, the best thing is actually Unicorn Horn here. It's probably the one that leads to the most, like, good value, I suppose. And possibly damage, even. Okay, let me have a quick look at the map before we get going. We are obviously chasing elites. We're going to be going left after this battle, so we need to go left. There's only 2 elites on this floor, but honestly, I think 2 is about the average. I will take my Terror Ball hit as well. There's an additional enemy on the board, which is going to be dealt with. Also, I want to pick up the monies as quickly as possible, so sandbagging with a shot is not the end of the world. Or pseudo sandbagging. It did me a little bit of damage, but not a lot. I will say, this battle's really hard normally to get out of with the 25 gold. They did try and make it a bit easier, but it's still like, a bit etchy. Because all that needs to happen is I hit 2 bombs, and the battle just ends. Well, I guess like more like 3 bombs, but you get the idea. We got 25 now. I'd be pretty happy if this battle's to end now. Cool. Okay, we take a bit of damage, but not too much. We're fighting Slime Lord 5 million, correct? Nope, ball. Perfect, we'll take piercing then. I said many times, I think the mole as this character is like by far and away the hardest boss. I think the mole in the C20 is like actually disgusting. Normally it's hard to get piercing on this character, I find, but since we've basically found it from the get-go, we've got a bit more of like a chance versus the mole. Really my only issue with the mole, and I say like, I feel like this character's like a special case, but it really isn't a special case. It's just not the Bardin, right? The Bardin is so well equipped to fight the mole because you start with a sphere, which is piercing, and that's what you want in that battle. It's just so handy to definitely get it. But the other characters don't have piercing anyway. But particularly bad for this character is they don't... Sorry, their starting orb is targeted, which is like really, really bad on the mole fight. It's like doubly bad. Okay, I'd love to get to that bomb. Ooh, Unicorn Horn. Hang on a minute. Do I have to get the micro manipulators? Easy. There you go. Unicorn Horn. Coming in clutch again. That's a really hard shot without the Unicorn Horn. And now we can sandbag. Perfect. So far, so good. Right, knowing that I'm fighting them all, I should upgrade, I think, sooner rather than later, the Ice Circle. It's already good on this floor. But in particular, I would like to make sure I've got a level 3 one for the mole fight, because it might be like the hard carry. Take it to 3. Alright, see what we get from the elites. We obviously don't want to... Well, ideally I would like to fight the Minotaur now. But it wouldn't be the worst case. At least, like, there's some chances of recovery. The Grubby Gloves is also a very nice relic. I like it. Actually, very good with piercing as well. Because you apply even more poison then for your buck. Okay, this is probably as good a battle as I could ask for. Multiple enemies. I have piercing. I do need to hit a crit for my piercing to, like, actually truly go off. So it's not perfect. Ice Circle is not a sphere, right? It's close to, like, pretending to be one, but it's not the actual real deal. Alright, so it's not a good crit here. I mean, that's a good crit, I think. Although I say this, hang on a minute, is this a good crit? In a weird twist of fate, I really would like to go the other way with this. That works. I got there eventually. Okay, with the, thankfully, actually thanks to the grubby gloves, that actually becomes a pretty good turn for me. I'm okay with this. We don't need the bombs anymore. And actually, I'll give Unicorn Horn credit there. I actually got quite a lot of value from it. Not over yet either, but I don't think this guy's hitting me, especially with that rooting. And I will also say thanks for some really good crits. It's one of the nicer fights for crits I've actually had. Dies to poison. Fine. All good. In theory, crit build would be good versus this. No, actually, no, it won't. I keep thinking I'm fighting the slime. I'm not fighting the slime. Roundabout can actually be good on this fight if you get it to, well, I mean, any level. But as long as you get the crit, it goes to the back, which might hit them all. I'll take it. Oh, also interesting, clear the way. I'll take clear the way as well, because another thing that, like, theoretically means that my pebbles eventually will hit them all. And it's also really good with grubby gloves, so... we've got an interesting build going on. I'm already thinking of, like, the third floor, to be completely honest with you. It's a pretty solid opening. Give me a fight. Cowards. Actually, is this a rare relic? I mean, either way, like, whatever. It's not the one I want, so who cares? Watch out for slow and insidious killers. Who might that be? I can't remember. I've not played that game for about a month and a half. Oh my god. If you thought I was confident before. I'm now thinking of, like, maybe Act 4 be released in time for the end of this run. Alright, let's target the guy at the back. Even this is, like, a pretty good position for the refresh. Right, big damage to the guy at the back. We actually don't need the crit on this shot necessarily, but it wouldn't be bad. I'm actually going to send it this way. Because if we get the crit, it'll go transparency in reverse and put it on both. But either way, I'm getting the transference on the front guy instead. And now, with double transferency, I'm basically putting poison on every enemy on every shot. So I'm getting like plus 10 damage every shot. That's not a great crit, but decent refillable. So it's also a 4-8 at the end of the day, so I don't mind the damage. It's going to be a bit of a shame. I think we will be taking some damage here, but... Oh, have I lost my Twitch stream? This could be a bit of a sad time. YouTube, just give me a second. Am I back? Refresh? Am I here? I mean, I can hear myself in the preview, so... Don't know what happened, but my internet went down for a second and I lost my Twitch. I saw Vang panicking in the comment section. Where am I and who are you? Okay, I can be heard again. Vang, you didn't really miss much. I think like my internet went down weirdly on my PC, which might be a heat-related issue, so I'll try and watch that, but... it went down for like a second, and then came back up again, and OBS had to reconnect. But I literally killed him on the next shot, so... I wouldn't mind some refresh tech. I think I will take an Ether Wheel as well. But I won't upgrade it. Our health is so good as well right now, I'm going to take Roundabout up instead. I know Pocket Watch was buffed, but I think Safety Net is just better than it. And actually, if we get some sort of scaling-based build going, the Safety Net can actually do, like, truly disgusting things. Okay, my viewers have come back as well on my preview window. Very good. Right. I don't think I've had this battle for so long. I actually forgot it existed. I normally hate this battle. And there's a damn good chance that I'm still going to hate it having come back to it, but... I think we kill the guy in front at the very least. Yeah, okay, we do. Pretty nice poison as well. Gives me a bit of time to sandbag as well. Never mind. Good shot. Genius. Okay, can I hit this other bomb? Can. You are deceased. Do a little sandbag. And I'm just going to make sure I can end this battle with bombs when I want to. Which I now can. Okay, cool. Very happy with this. I don't think any glass half ball would have already got the cleared away. I don't think there's, like... I know there's theoretically a build where you can put a load of transferency on the first enemy and then kill the ones behind him. Like, by, you know, multiplying the damage through him. You basically turn the front enemy into a lens. But I think it's pretty troll, honestly. There's, like, a few elites where it's, like, it would be okay. But there's, I think, a majority of fights where it's just not okay. And it would be pretty bad. Instead, we're just going to take an upgrade. And this is, like, super clean floor so far. You know what? I'm actually going to take this. I feel like I'm so far ahead. I'm going to try and make this be an elite. I'm going to will it into existence. It wasn't willed into existence, but I will take the forge. I'm probably going to add some more stuff to the sack anyway. I feel like we should be fairly well placed to fight the ball. It's not the perfect build, but it's pretty close to it. What an awful opening, by the way. Sure. At least the refresh in a nice spot. How did I do damage then? I'm not going to complain because I didn't buff them all, I think. Wait, no, I did buff them all. How did I do that? It was a 0-0, no? Whatever. It honestly doesn't matter that much. Right, every turn the mole is going to get poisoned now. Get a bit of a filibuster going. Now the plant's also going to get a hit. I get hit. Show me a good crit. Not a great crit, but I will still be firing this because I'm not firing the next thing. Nice, got the crit with the money. Actually monumentally huge. Basically game-winningly huge. And now we can sandbag a little bit. Oh, by the way, I'm actually using the lens effect right now. I basically turned this tree into a lens. I'm doing 100% damage with the shot to the tree to the mole. Which is pretty disgusting. Okay, do I want another targeted orb in the form of the poison orb? It actually wouldn't be necessarily a terrible idea. Targeted orbs are quite useful. It'll instantly get upgraded. And I at least have a minor bit of poison synergy. That being said, does it really matter as well? I've probably gone past the enemies that it really truly matters against. You know what? I'm gonna shoot my own shot in a different direction. We'll get this up a level. I might just take kinetic meteorite. Theoretically, Molliflower plus multi-ball can do some really disgusting things, and theoretically, multi-ball with gold collection might be better. But it is making the orb smaller as well. So, depending on how you want to evaluate that, like, take it as you want. Is it better to have 2 small orbs or 1 big one? Or medium-sized one, I guess. But I feel like I'm going to be rarely unhappy with the kinetic meteorite. It, generally speaking, is, like, good. Right, all I need to do there was make sure I hit the crit. We're not fighting the wall either, which is kind of like the guy I was honestly starting to hope that we would fight. Oh, Oh, this is a funny interaction as well. I mean, probably most of my viewers are aware of it at this point. If you attack these guys from the back, the shield doesn't actually take any part in the, you know, the maneuver. So you just get to do damage to them. I don't have to, like, grind through them. It's quite nice. We are going to take a hit. It is what it is. I've kind of been a bit of a greedy boy here. I got the gold. I was hoping to get enough gold to trigger a crit. I actually should take crits of Barlos. I do need crits on board. I'll upgrade you. And then we want to go on the pathway with the most elites, which is going left. Sure. Okay, I hate this battle. I've gone on record many times of why I don't like this battle. I just think it's a bit boring. Get in the back. Not having a good day. But yeah, I kind of like... honestly, this is almost textbook Peglin for C20 at this point. I've got something that gives me refreshes. I've got something to help build around the crit builds. I've got a bunch of ways to do AoE damage. I've really, like, covered most of my bases. And there's not many fights I think I can have right now that would really, like, Giga punish me. I've always played risk-free Peglin. But equally, I've not missed my opportunities to, like, take advantages. How many... okay. Okay, cool. I was hoping I would pick up a kill. Either way, as long as I keep, like, you know, wrapping them up, I'm not really that bothered. There you go. Cauldron Bot Ball is an interesting one as well, because it's more AoE. It gives me some poison, and actually, poison can be useful. I think we do take it. Also, I always get AoE, whereas with Ice Circle, I don't necessarily get always AoE. And I'm really doing this purely for the clear the way. There are some enemies on future floors, though, where it's actually quite useful. Like the purple slimes, for example. If I can do AoE poison, it'd be quite nice. I will say it's not great on the painter fight, but I can equally not fire it. And that's going to be the grand plan. We're just not going to fire it. 8 gold, please. Or hit the crit. Perfect. 8 gold. Who do you think you are? I am moment is incoming. Cool. I put some crits on the board. I removed the crits immediately. At least I killed another guy. There goes your shield. We're probably going to get hit by the white mage here. There's not a lot I can do about it. And I'd like to get to 50 gold if I can, just purely because I would like to heal as well at this point. Refilibuster is going to kill them, I think. Actually, the Refilibuster won't, but combined with the shot damage, I think it will. There you go. I got to 49, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, really. I'll upgrade this first, because it does a decent amount more damage. I'm about to fight an elite as well. I don't know who we want to fight here. Probably the Slappy Wall or the multi-enemy fight. But I'm okay with this. How many gold pegs? 11. We'll try and get 11 pegs here. It'll crit through the back and kill the 2 ranged enemies. I hit the crit natively. We're looking for more than 250 damage now. We've got it. That's a great opening. I basically killed the 2 annoying enemies here. And we got the other piercing globe coming up. I will say my good fortune so far. Oh, my luck roll, if we're playing like Call of Cthulhu, has been pretty good so far. I'm just going to try and get to my refresh now. Okay. Okay, sure, that's fine. Yeah, give me the crit. I just keep digging out the refresh, please. Kinetic Meteorite. That's not bad. Good damage again. I'm probably not going to have to deal with the white mage very easily. Got the refresh, though. And with Refilibuster and the transparency and all that jazz, it's still a really good opening. He does hit me once, but who cares? He's dying this turn. And we should be able to deal with the big boss fairly easily. We're going to get some lucky rolls, hopefully, on ground Eloquence to give him some Bramble. I was going to say almost certain I'm going to get crits. I guess it's not certain I'm going to get crits, but with Unicorn Horn and multiple crits in the board, there's a decent chance I can always get a crit. His exploitable is, like, slowly also going up. There's my refresher. I'm actually just getting gold at this point. I actually don't see you as an enemy anymore. And AoE poison. Come on, gold pegs. Nice. I'll take it. We're fighting the Painter. I think we're still good with what we're doing. I don't want Recon Bombulator because the bomb build is not good as the artist. I've also got nothing related to the bomb build. This has a bit more about it for the Painter fight. Alright, don't be stupid. 1 gold misnavigating is not worth. I guess that's the last thing I need to like sort out now. My defensive situation is not ideal. It's not bad, but it's not good either. Nope. Random one, please. Ah! Okay, we got the Terror Ball. So we can get Terror Ball, Horrible, Terror Ball now, which would be, like, actually hit Terror Ball. Dude, that's very lucky. Question Mark Tower's an elite. Can I get the crit? I can. I'm gonna go for it. Just kill the Archer, because he's probably the scariest enemy here. I mean, the White Mage is also, like, fairly frightening, and I guess the boss is, but just a constant, like, plink, plink, plink damage. I just hate it. Things aren't going quite as rosy this time. I'd like a crit here if I can get it, but it's in a really awkward spot. If I can't get it, I would like to get a few bomb hits. Just to break through the shields. Or a bomb hit. I think it's going to go through the shield of the first guy at least. Okay, we got the crit, which is actually monumentally big. Well, it's fairly big. The boss is dead. Which is really weird for this point of this fight. Alright, this might be foolish. I was kind of assuming I was just going to kill everyone. I don't worry about the refresh, but they can do some healing. That being said, give me the crit. I want the poison. The poison is just a timer. Heal me again. We'll upgrade Ether Wheel at this point. What have we got? We've got Pincer Maneuver or a Smoke Bomb. We're going to be taking Pincer Maneuver. It's actually really, really, really good with what I'm doing right now. I'm actually slowly making, like, a disgusting build. I kind of wish I had Poison. Yeah, at least I didn't duplicate the Horrible, but the Terrible is the second worst result. Alright, Cauldron Bubble. You're going to go off twice. Double the Poison, please. By the way, the reason why I say it's really good is I'm just going to spread around this more to clear the way. I'm going to spread Glubby Gloves around more as well. It's just going to make me, like, way more, like, of, like, a saboteur, I guess is how I'd like to call it. In the context of Peglin. It really is like sort the refresh situation out now. I've got like, I mean, I've got the Ether Wheel, which is now incoming, but it's like my stack is a bit too thick just to have one thing for refresh enabling. Damn. I need to get the crit as well. I need to make the most of the exploitable. Although, hang on a minute, are we coming back for the crit again? Yeah, okay. Actually, putting gold in the board would also be quite good with the old beckoning crit. Alright, terrible, horrible, my favorite. He was dead, so it didn't really matter. Interesting for exacerbate. I actually think I would rather just, yeah, not bite my tongue, but also rather just get the poison stuff directly. Heal me, upgrade this. I mean, this would be good, but this is just the bee's knees. I have AoE poison, it just means all fights end eventually. So really, if I just get defense now, I can't actually lose anymore. Alright, just show me something that I can put on the spreadsheet, please. That's the new dream. I actually should have gone left as well. I misplayed this. I should have gone for question mark tiles because I'm really only after elites now. I think the run is one. The one is run? I don't know what I'm saying. The run is one. It sounds so weird when I say it. I don't know why. It sounds unnatural. I can definitely get stronger, by the way, but it's like, I feel strong enough. Terrible horrible again. Very cool. And I'm just applying every status effect to every enemy. It's actually quite entertaining. Guys are back still alive, I think, but we might dodge the attack. We didn't, but everyone's dead. I'll try and get a bit of dodge going. And actually, connecting Meteorite plus the Popping Corn is a bit of a minor synergy as well. I might as well heal. Nothing here is worth buying. One more chest. Oh, one more chest, one more fight, then the painter. Okay. Again, I'm okay with this purely because it puts a timer on the fight, I guess. As long as I have enough health, like, they'll kill themselves on me. I basically guaranteed that I'm gonna do, like, 560 damage. There or thereabouts. And I'm, like, very okay with that. Slight overkill here. It is a good sign though, right? I'm doing like 1,000 damage on a shot. I mean, it's a very dense board, to be fair. Refresh me. Cowards. You are like hitting every single peg. Okay, 2 enemies are giga dead. Just give me the crit. So the guy at the back's probably going to live. Nope, he's not. Because, oh yeah, of course, the refilibuster. This should be your asses as well. I've basically collected all the gold of the board. I'm at full health, so... yeah, great. I might actually upgrade a pebble here. We'll see. So much damage. I just don't think I need anything here. I should just save my money. The pebble like upgrade is just a meme. Versus going to a shop and removing one. Okay, we start with 3 pebbles, which I guess is like, we deserve it. We don't really have true scaling. Our scaling is in the form of putting all the statuses on them. We just want to get early poison on the boss, really. That's perfect. We rolled poison as our first status. I probably won't fire the Cauldron Bubble now. I might have to kill the paintings at some point because I don't think I'm necessarily strong enough to, well, I mean, I've got Refilibuster, but I don't think I'm necessarily so strong enough to do this without killing the paintings and letting them shape me for a few turns. Also, I've got Ring of Pain, which actually, now that I think about it, I shouldn't have taken. Because I say Ring of Pain puts like a time in this fight, but equally, the paintings are going to die on Ring of Pain. So everything I said, ignore it, because I'm going to fight this. But I still think it's completely okay. It's not like I'm like, oh my god, we're going to lose the run now. It just means I'm not going to do it quite as optimally as I think I could have done. He's still on a time, like his poison's still ticking up. Nothing there has changed. Like, he's virtually deceased. And I have lost 8 health. Soon to be, like, 11 health. Farm some money, I guess. While I can. Put it to poison. Cool. Very clean battle. Don't show me the shredded wheats, please. I don't want to fight them. They are suitably scary. Oh my god. Why wherever I go do I see it? Surely this run is too good for the Viridian Trinket to throw. Surely this is actually the run. Surely. I'm almost tempted by it. I don't know why I want to throw. Like, what's wrong with me? Just take Skulltimate. Don't worry about it. I probably should have taken the helmet, really, because I'm not a bomb build. And the red bombs could actually hurt me. So I should have, like, thought about that for a second. But I just had to get away from its, like, eyesight. It's like, oh fuck, it's the shredded wheat. It's like a fucking Gorgon at this point for me. Kind of bullshit if you ask me that he was like, he leaves the board in 1 turn and I couldn't really do anything about it, but hey ho. I guess it's okay. The buddy situation's fine. Everyone's now super poisoned, so they're all going to die. Resident Evil, Spooky Girl, you're all going to die down here. I don't think that's worth it. There's actually a small temptation with crits of battle loss, but I think I'd rather get my sack thinner. 2 elites. Okay. Yeah, we want to get rid of the pebbles. Again, oh, actually, we can hit Rainbow Slime this time. Never mind. I take it back. Actually, this battle's pretty spooky. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I think on this fight, you want to go quite quickly. And obviously, I can't really do that. Also attacking the wrong enemy right now, but actually, if we can kill this mushroom pretty quickly, I'd be okay with it. More gold, please, for the Gold Lord. Okay, we should be fine. We actually aren't too slow to get out the starting gates. And I should take question mark tiles, right? Because they could be elites. Nope. We taking a mirror orb? I could actually theoretically have 3 Terror Balls in my sack now. What a world to live in. Come on, give me the question. I mean, I don't really care where to go here. Either way, I'm going to get 1 question mark tile. Give me a removal event. I've earned it. Dad did get the crit. All right, it's fine. Look, we lose one stack of poison. Boo-hoo. But yeah, I'm just applying massive status effects every turn now. Actually, I tell you what would be really good for me if I can get it. The bracelet thing. I forgot what it's called now. But anytime I put status on people, I get delusion. It would actually go so hard right now. It would basically be the defense that I'm missing. Because I'm like slowly taking damage right now. Alright, see what we've got. Bottom or right is what we want. I say bottom. Middle or right? I think I prefer middle. Cool. And we definitely want to go right. Please, Plinkers, don't do me dirty, thank you. I'll take that trade. It's Handy McGee. It's probably as good as it can hope for. Rolled Bramble, you'll love to see it. This is basically the game at this point, just try and roll Bramble. But either way, he's on a timer. Could have bit dodgy with it as well, why not? And that's his axe. Hard guy, apparently. I keep winning with Unicorn Horn. Is it the best relic in the game? Don't get him started. I can't remember. I don't think. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take this. Yeah, I'll take this just in case I get like a weird targeted situation to the mirror fight. But I think it was like kind of irrelevant. I don't think the shredded wheat fight or the shreddies fight has any weaknesses, right? So it's not gonna help me on the elite. That's interesting. Actually, I should take this, sadly. I will take this as well, I think. And I will remove an orb. Goodbye, Terror Ball. I took this because I've got one more elite fight guaranteed, and it might, you know, increase my chance of getting something new. This gives me some potential scaling, and actually on the Shreddies fight, I do get attacked a lot. So if I can get some other way to gain some more illusion, we could actually scale quite considerably. Unironically, Insane Relic again, very good with transferency and the Pinchy Claws. And you can blind Shreddies. Perfect opening again. Mass blindness, mass poison. I will say these guys can't really, you know, stall out, but I guess my last like concern here is red bobs. But we have money for healing. Ow. Refresh me. Please stop hitting the red bombs. I don't need them. I guess Ring of Pain is actually helping me as well, to be fair. The spreadsheet enjoys Condone the Late Turtle I pick. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely the right play for what I'm doing right now. It's just only a shame that I only get one proc of it, I guess. I'm not gonna fuck around here. Just straight down. Alright, who are we fighting? Handsy McGee again. I'm very, very much okay with that. Even with this, like, ropey start. The odds are I'll hit Bramble. Okay, I guess the odds are in my favor. Come on, hit a Bramble. Crazy, I didn't roll Bramble any of those times. It still doesn't really matter, I think, because My damage is pretty good. Now I roll Bramble. Very cool. I'll just try and get dodgy with it. Alright, fine. Don't need a heal. I could potentially go for something like Spinfetcher Sting. Just to put more and more poison on. I'll do it. Yes! Spiffy Crit is one of the things I needed. It's actually also pretty good here. Okay. Just take it through to victory. We still have Dungeon Die, but that's fine. Get rid of a Pebble. I love it. But what if you gave me one more Elite? Okay. Duplicate an Orb. Fine. I'm okay with this as well. What's the most important thing now? Possibly actually more crits. Because I've got a lot of exploitable stuff. So you know what? I'll duplicate this. I probably should have duplicated the refresh enabler, to be fair, because I think that is actually my biggest issue. Just don't die here. Get a crit. Who do you think you are on the board? Don't hit all the red bombs. Make sure you have enough money for a heal. I'm very okay with this outcome. They're all on a timer. Even the... Okay, that's fine. The bat is dead on this shot. Weather Veins are also dead, I think. Yeah. My refresh is right at the bottom. Okay, cool. The dream now is just to avoid the red bombs, because this battle's over. Alright, we hit one more red bomb. We can heal, so it doesn't matter. It's so late for you. I think I just refuse. We'll heal. Might as well take the Pebble up to max level because it's the last thing I'm doing. Go down, beat Shredded Wheat. Make the Keeper use some ink. His quill's drying up at this point. AoE Poison means that this battle is eventually over. We now know the new tech as well, that these guys do different things, which I didn't realize. So I'm even more powerful now in this battle. Although he said, I'm sure they said the blue one heals, and he didn't heal that turn, he attacked me. Maybe they have multiple attacks. I think blue heals purple armors, right? That's the deal. So we'll go for blue. And low-key, Kinetic Meteorite has actually done quite a lot of work for me. I'm very happy with the Meteorite. Imagine if I didn't have terrible Horrible here. It might actually be the right play to fight Horrible in all seriousness. I actually think it might be. No, it can't be. The 112 has just got to be better. And also, I don't think it's a great map for the Horrible anyway. Stop healing. Actually, I should really consider hitting the refresh. That's the thing I should do. Okay, blue guy is down. Just wait for the refresh. I missed it. I'm bad. But it's fine. The poison's good enough. Just get dodgy with it. There we go. Got the refresh. And I think the poison triggers are good enough now that we should be okay. Van's afraid. Don't be afraid. We're fine. As I said, the poison's ticking up, so I'm doing more and more damage. I'm scaling. I know they are, but... Ladies and gentlemen, all I required was a big brain cat. And you too can get Spiffy Crit on the spreadsheet. Spiffy Crit done. The only thing I can now do as the round roll is literally Dungeon Die, which I can actually do on other characters as well, I think. So we can actually leave this. Actually, can I do it? Let me quickly check. Can I do this as the Paladin as well? If I can, it's the end of the round roll for some time. we can retire the runs for a little bit. Get dungeon die. Nope, they don't. Does the Spinventer get it? Because there is, like, I think one thing I need from the Spinventer as well. Nope, alright. We'll see. I might be back then because it'll be the base Peglin character is the other character that can use it. And I think the Brown is more interesting than the base Peglin character. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this YouTube. If you did, why not leave a like and subscribe? It helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye!